I'm John, and it's a pleasure to see you again. In the class of today, I'm trying to explain to you the verb to be. Verb be, which means ser or estar, depending on the context, is surely the most used verb in the English language, and also the most important. It's used as a main verb as an auxiliary, and it's regular in the past and present. When you start studying English, one of the most basic things you have to learn is how to use the verb to be in English. You find numerous sentences that carry the verb to be in English with different meanings, and it could be a difficult, but pay attention to the basics, and you should know about the conjugation of the verb to be. In essence, the verb to be can appear alone, but in most cases it will accompany other verbs in complete tenses. But the first basics, let's look at the conjugation of verb to be. In the present tense, the verb is conjugated. I am, you are, he, she, it is, and with the plural pronouns we and you, they, is conjugated with are in the past tense. Most of the pronouns are conjugated with were except I, he, she, and it, which are conjugated with as in the perfect forms or past participles. It takes the form being and the progressive from it becomes being. Being. Now, let's take a brief look at the verb tenses of the verb to be in English. Remember that all verb tenses have an affirmative, negative, and question form. The verb be in the present tense is used to refer something true in the present or give a basic information. The present tense form are the verb are, am, is, are. The verb be in the past is used to talk about true information, facts, or data it happens in the past. The verb takes the form of was and were depending on the personal pronoun and with which it's conjugated. The verb to be in the future use the form will be and used to talk about something that will be or will be in the future. Here are some phrases to help you understand the use of verb in English. Verb to be in present. Pay attention. Peter is hungry. Yes? Yes? Is Peter hungry? And Peter is not hungry. For verb to be in the past, pay attention. Barry was ill. Okay? Barry was ill. Barry was not ill. Yeah? And was Barry ill? And for verb to be in the future, pay attention. The game will be tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Okay? Now, the game will not be tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Okay? And will the game be tomorrow at 10 o'clock? A fundamentality aspect when we are learning any language is knowing how to specify how often we do things. To do this, in English as in Spanish, we usually use the verbs of frequency. You're always complaining. I usually take the bus in the morning. I often play video games. Easter sometimes fall in March, but I usually falls in April. I'm very busy, so I hardly ever have time to watch TV. I never eat spicy food. Adverbs of frequency perform this function, and as their name indicates, They serve to indicate how often the action of the verb occurs or with what periodicity what is expressed by the entire phrase happens. Adverbs of frequency in English are made up of a single word. And that was enough for my part. See you later, alligator. Bye bye. No olviden suscribirse para seguir recibiendo contenido como este. Los amigos escucharia.
I see